Alright, hello and welcome everybody back to the stream. I'm your CFI. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. We're doing 2 streams tonight. This is going to be the second one. The only reason I've decided to do this second stream is I took Keith's advice and cleaned some shader cache. I also went ahead and installed an NVIDIA update I haven't done in a while. And also did a disk cleanup. So we're trying some new settings on in not DCS, but in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. And we're in the Barcelona airport, which is airport's actually been natively designed to run in 24, so it should work a lot better anyways. And we're going to the beautiful Geneva, which is done by I believe it's by Jetstream, if I'm not mistaken. So if you guys are brand new here, I'm your CFI, and I really appreciate you guys stopping by. My day job is flying the CRJ 900. I used to be a flight instructor before that, so which is a lot of fun as well. But it's fun when you get to the airline world. So there's a lot of CRJ content on the channel. But if you guys don't mind hitting the subscribe and like button, I really appreciate that. And if you're just coming to have fun, pull up a drink, get some popcorn or some apple crumble or whatever, and you can come chill out with me. The hardware today is going to be the Moza AB6. More news on Moza coming up soon. We have a lot of cool stuff from Moza coming in. There's an affiliate code down below if you don't mind using it. If you're going to purchase anything from them, I really appreciate it if you use the link down below. It helps the channel out. I really appreciate that. Using all wing control Airbus setup, we have their Ursa Minor throttle, their PAC 32, MCDU, EFIS, FCU. We'll be showing that as we go on stream here in a little bit. So we got my good buddy McLovin flying with us in the EasyJet just next to us over there. We're taking this A340 Swiss Air 340 from Barcelona to Geneva. Is it a real flight? I don't know. Do they still even have 340s? I don't know. We're just going to have fun. We're just going to do it and have fun. So, with all that said, let's jump in the flight deck here. We'll get back on a Discord with McLovin in just a little bit. And hopefully, the performance will be good to go. Let's jump with the overhead panel. I already got the external power and the battery and APU bat already turned on. Our crew supply can be turned on. Our IRS will be set to navigation mode. And as those are going, it is nighttime. So, let me just go ahead and get our storm lights on, although that didn't really do much. We'll set that to dim. There we go. Seatbelts can go to auto for the time being, and our no smoking sign can go on. Emergency lights can go armed as well. That's it for that. Let's go to our little iPad over here, and we're gonna set this up. Thank you guys for all being in chat as well. Feel free to chat and I'll be able to read your comments and everything. So thank you so much if you're brand new. Really appreciate you guys all stopping by as well. We're going nuts with the subscribers currently. Alrighty, my flight. Let's see, import for SimBrief. There we go. General weather, light wind, little bit of light drizzle here and there, but it's basically VFR. And it's a little low clouds there in Geneva, but other than that, should be pretty good to go. That's it for that. Is there a way of putting this brightness lower? There we go. Let's bring, yeah, there we go. It's too bright. Payload and fuel. We're going to import all from SimBrief. We're going to insta-load the fuel, insta-load the passengers. That's the way we work around here. Ground equipment. We'll keep the GPU on. We'll keep the chocks on in place for the time being. And technically the door would be open, but we're going to leave it off. We're going to put the dirt to the max, the weathering to the max. There we go. Cabin lighting, we can have a little bit dimmer. There we go. Cool. Go over here to the FMS, MCD, whatever you want to call it. And what I want to show you guys is I'll put the cameras on. And hopefully be able to see it here. On our left-hand side, this is the wing control Ursa Minor setup. So I've gone ahead and put it on a mount, and I have a video on how I did that. But we have the Ursa Minor Airbus throttle, the MCDU, the ECAM, the PAC-32, and if I move this up, the FCU and EFIS is all here. So that's what I'm going to be using throughout this flight today. I'm going to go the lights off. And then, oh, I should mention on your right is the Moza AB6 right here in the Airbus profile that I have set up. All right, so line IRS, we'll go ahead and clear that. We're going to press MCD menu, ATSU, AOC menu. Sorry if that, there's a light in the sim that's reflecting off there. Let me, that might be better for you guys to, well, it's still kind of bad. Let me turn off, I don't know if it's internal. I think it's actually just the, yeah, I think it's just the airport lighting, unfortunately. It's doing that reflection, but anyways, we're going to go to flight init, and we'll press init data. It's pretty much like the Phoenix style of what we're doing here. And then we'll press init on the init page button. We'll press init request. Airtone says, nice, I'm sick of the dog, having trouble sleeping, so let's go. Hey man, this is your stream then. This is all for you. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you get better soon. I was sick for about a month. It was freaking terrible. And we picked up a subscription. Thank you for that as well. If that person's here or not, I'm not sure. Company message received. Awesome. Go to next page. Go ahead and click our 0 fuel weight. It'll auto enter in. And our block fuel via the flight plan. Plan rep is 31.4. Enter that in like so. Navicur upgrade. Awesome. We'll press perf. We'll go ahead and go over to our EFB. That's not a good sign. And we're going to go to our takeoff performance. We're in Barcelona. Actually, before I do any of that, let's go back here. Flight plan, Barcelona, departure. Let's quickly see what runway we'll be using today. So let me get my Navigraph all loaded up here. The weather, 320 at 9 knots. So we're going to take the 2, or let's see actually what runway they're going to take us here. I mean, runway 2 is a very quick taxi, so I kind of hope it's runway 2, but it's probably going to be 6 left, I'd imagine. Or 2, or even 2-4. Let's see if anybody's flying on it currently here. It looks like no one's really using any of the runways, so yeah, I mean, with the weather like that, I'll choose 24 right. We'll go for that one. 24 right, and the departure is going to be the Dali 3S. Oh. Erase. Departure. 24 right. Might not be there. Let's see what sim brief is planned for us today. They plan runway 2. Alright, let's take 2. Whatever. Runway 2. The Dali 3S. And we will insert that. And then arriving over there, we're taking Keener 2 November. Geneva airport weather is variable at 2 knots, so they're planning us over there into runway 4. Let's go with it. ILS 4. Keener 2 November. And we'll insert that. Flight plan. Now we'll go to the perf button. And we'll go back to our EFB. Don't know why this keeps appearing, man. I think it might be the ray trace shadows. Let me go and turn those off. Let's turn those off there. Bring these up a little bit. There we go. That's pretty bad. Man, I hate this game. What? It turned itself back on. All right. Let's close. Close auto FPS. Turn that off. Oh god, the performance is terrible. I might cut this stream off. We'll see. I hate this game so much, man. Just play DCS. It just runs so badly. It's a 5080, man. It's so annoying to have a game run this poorly with this much hardware. A month, please no. Yeah, I got sick for a month. It was terrible. Fly Hong Kong to Melina, bro, soon. I don't even know where those are. I know where Hong Kong is. I'll join you probably to Zurich, Geneva. Super quick flight. All right. This might end depending if my performance doesn't come back or not. Or I might have to do a restart. Because I'm at something did not like something. We're at 20 frames right now. I'm gonna spam a bunch of views till the airplane crashes here. All right, let's do. Wow, this is terrible. Restart, restart. I swear the beta was better than this. I might be forced to do a 320. If I think the sim actually just crashed though. In that case, closing Microsoft, reload the app. Oh, I love this game. I love this game. I love this game. Let's try again. I'm gonna tell my buddy McLovin that sim crashed. Hey, by the way, my sim crashed. I'm just reloading it. Yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know how to get a stable build of this game. Like, I don't know what I need to do. I'm already running medium settings. It's a freaking 5080. I know the 340 can be quite difficult on performance, but come on. It's 2026. Like, it's not the best hardware you can buy, but it's pretty up there with the amount. Like, the only thing I can do differently is get an AMD processor, like the highest AMD, and then a 5090. Other than that, I got 64 gigs of DDR5, 1700 power, 3 gigs of internet, 5080, 14700K. I don't know why this is this difficult to play a game. Hey, Charlotte. Well, thank you for stopping by, and thank you for flying as well. We love it. We do, man. So much pain, so little reward. Yeah, but Captain Canada has a lot of interesting settings. He's not really utilizing his settings. Like, he uses FSR and all those weird things that if I use FSR, my game crashes. Like, I can't even do it. I don't even know how he's doing it, to be honest with you. But his settings are, in my opinion, not to what they... not what he should be able to run. Same with me. Okay, that's where that is. I sometimes had a trick where you could do max frame rate of 30 or 32 sometimes. With 2 times, you're going to see 60 in the sim. But it'll say 30. So I'm going to give that a quick try as well. We're going to do a very, very quick little load up here. If this doesn't work, I'm going to go to the A320 because that one's pretty stable. When they fix another... Yeah, when you fix one thing, it breaks completely something else. I agree. I agree completely. Combo, welcome. Makes me kind of glad I haven't switched from 2020 just yet. Honestly, 2020, like, to me is... like, it's done for. The problem is 24 is so much better, but so much worse in like some categories, at least for me. Like, it's a VRAM hog. If you don't have a 5090, and I know people with 5090s, they have problems. Like Bossman, I don't know if you guys know the channel Bossman. He's an awesome guy. He's a 5090, he can't even run this game properly. There's something baked into it where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This is my frames locked at 32, but with DLSS 2 times, we should get a nice stable experience, is the theory. And I say the word theory. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get vPilot back up and fired up. We're going to get the external powers on. 1, 2, 3. Turn that on. On. Arm. Back to our tablet. Fuel planning. We can import all that. Load. Spam that a couple times. Go over here. Let's just might as well do takeoff. We'll sync the weather. Go down here. It's starting to be a little bit better. In it. And we'll press request. Mr. VSeth coming in with 4 months. Long haul time? No. we ain't doing that here. You know me better. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for being a member for 4 months. Really appreciate that. Get some thumbs up from Mr. VSeth. Thank you. Hope your engine starts this time. Yeah, it's just because I think there was either my control binding or my thrust was not synced to the full idle position there. So we'll do that next time there. That setup. Next page. Oop, not click that. Click that. Yeah, perfect. That's all good. Flight plan. Departure. Oh, not fixed info. Zero 02. The Delhi 3S. Insert that. Geneva. Arrival. ILS 4 left. They're not 4 left, just 4. On the Keener. The Keener 2 November. Insert that. And we're back on the perf page. Okay, basically where we were. For the most part. We're going to sync the FMGS, sync the weather. And it doesn't like the pounds, so I'm going to change this to metric system. That's a bug, I think. There's no way that's a thing. Okay, we'll put that back to pounds. 29, 31, 39 with a flaps of 1. And we could just press send to FMS. Jason, big comment, says, even with a 5080, 5090, main thread is a big limiting factor. Kind of depends on CPU cache size and speed to deal with MSFS2024. Constantly loading and unloading stuff. It's a lot more aggressive. Yeah, I guess I'd have to do a CPU upgrade, but at that point, to rip the thing out of the motherboard, I might as well get a new PC. I'll just sell this off and buy a new one. So if I were to sell this off, I'd probably ask for, I mean, all in, it's about 47 Canadian. So the GPU is brand new. I'd probably sell it for a good, like, at least 35. I'd take $1,000 off, but it didn't send it to the... Oh, wait, it did send it. I gotta press confirm data. There we go. And just to make sure, I'll press the MCD menu, ATSU, AOC menu. While that's going off, we're almost ready to push, so we'll get the master EPU turned on. Oh, yeah, no freedom units allowed on this airplane. I'll press the start button there. And we're just going to go through our received messages, load sheet. Go ahead and accept that. All right, just make sure our init page was done. I think it gets auto-filled. Yeah, it's all been filled. Sweet. What a cool thing is we could do perf request. And we could type in... Actually, let's reconnect the VATSIM real quickly here. So perf request, the weather in Barcelona. Barcelona. That's a good song, actually. 310 at 14. It's 5 degrees. Oh, nice and warm. And QNX of 1008. Yes packs. Not wet. Send. It's kind of a cool little feature. We'll press second flight plan. Copy active. We got 2 of those. Clear all that. Clear all that. And we'll just go back to the MCD menu and await our reply. APU is nicely starting on up. Perfect. And we can press down here, takeoff. Got a view on 29, 31, 39, flap 1, and that all matches. All right, we can press insert. Perfect. Awesome. That's pretty much good to go. Looks like the performance is a little better now for the most part. Press B on our altimeter so that can get preset for us, 299 or 2977. We're going to go hectopascals though. And we're also going to go ahead and turn on both flight directors. I noticed that's a thing in the A340. You don't have to do it in any other Airbus but the 340s. The flight directors come turned off, which is a little strange to me. So that's managed, and our climb, top altitude of this SID, the daily... Let me make sure this is the right SID here. Got a DALI 3S. DALI 3S is Dallin. Man, I hate Europe. Why would they do that? Anyways. Level 100. And this is going to end at Dallin. Okay, well, let's plug in 100 for the time being, and then we'll get higher as we go. I'll be my own ATC for today. So that's been inputted there. I shouldn't do this, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to change this to 3 times. All right, so that's good to go. Looking at the overhead panel, APU is on. The APU bleed can be selected on. And with that being done, our external power can be turned off. Our fuel pumps can all be thrown on. And we're basically ready to push. We're just going to do the beacon and transponder in a second. Let's go ahead and get GSX all loaded up. And prepare for pushback and departure. Whatever, I don't care. And we are connected to the V-Pilot. Let me go ahead and get... I don't think there is a CTAF in Europe, right? It's all 22.8? Yeah, I think it's all just 22.8. So, listening, talking on 1. 22.8. Gate 250. The chalk's on. That's kind of cool. I wonder if I take it off, does it count? Let's go remove the chocks, remove GPU. My buddy leave? No, he's still there. That's McLovin. He's flying with us over to the left. Barcelona traffic. It's Swiss 1333 pushing tail south, gate 250. Yeah, we are flying with VATSIM. I would say go with the X3D chips for 24. Have a great reviews of their because of the cache size. The 5080 doesn't need replacing. Sounds good. Yeah, I was thinking of getting more VRAM, but to do, oh, let me get my standby IDI to get a whole new CPU. I mean, I'm gonna have to. At that point, I'll just buy a whole new computer. Okay. Let's put these brightnesses down because those are quite excessive. There we go. Want it very nice and dim in the flight deck at nighttime. Your eyes need... Oh, did I just make it revert? I think I just made it revert. Oh. Wait a minute. Let's go over here. There you go. Set those to dim. Get rid of those. I swear it's like my 18th time moving those. It's like someone's like putting them down. There's a brightness under here. Which one does this control? Okay, that one I want up a little bit more. Nose to the right. That one I want down. Where is it? Oh, no. Okay. Well, anyways, let's make sure there's no one there. There's no one there. No one behind us. So, up top, our beacon light can get selected on. Seatbelts, everything's already on. That's all good. Our transponder can get selected to on. And the parking brake can be selected to off. Before I do that, I'm going to start a poll. You guys tell me, what time do you want in the stream? There we go. Parking brake off. Unless I have the bug where the pole... No, the pole's working. Alright, good. Buy AMD X3D processor. How much of this... yeah, I'm not big on AMD because I play DCS and DCS hates AMD. But I might have to for this. How much of this game is still streamed for you? All of it. I've tried the full installation. It doesn't make a difference. I've done all of it. It didn't make a difference. So I have 3 gig internet speed, which my computer can really actually only accept like 1.8 of it. But it didn't make a difference, so I just keep it streamed. Alright, let's go ahead and do our ignition to the start position. And we're going to select number... I don't know if they do dual engine starts each side, but we're going to do number 4 first.
Unexpected turbulence. We ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened whenever seated. If the cabin pressure changes...
I think there's an engine sound thing in here. Let me make sure the sounds are up, because the last time we streamed, the sounds were pretty bad. Or at least very low, at least. Oh, they're all 100.
Your head, fasten the straps, and pull them tight. Inflate by pulling the red tabs or blowing into the mouth.
All right, we're going to end the poll there, guys. So enter your data for the poll. Do you want it sunrise, daytime, or live time here in the early morning? Alrighty, we're going to start number 3. Parking brake set. And you shouldn't, but we're going to give them the startup. Go away now. Yeah, not much sounds coming out of this thing. Let me make sure my sounds are up, because not really hearing much of that. Let's try that out. Really appreciate you guys stopping by. We got 19 of you guys watching, so thank you for all the subscriptions and the likes. Charlotte says, have a nice flight. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Didn't mean to do that. Let's go back in here. Alright, we're going to end the poll there, guys. Enter your poll information. We're going to end the poll. Looks like live time is currently winning. Alrighty, let's go and start number 2. I dual start. Okay, 2 and 1 it is. Yoham loves 777 GE9 or whatever dual engine starts. Alright guys, ending the poll now. You guys voted for 63% as live time, so we'll keep it as is. Yeah, I hope there's a Boris sound that comes out for this. That'd be great. Alrighty, so with those just coming online, the caching of Geneva, sweet, 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 sweet. What we can go ahead and do is we can select the APU bleed off. After that, we can select the APU master off, just make sure these and yep, the engines are up with the avail. APU is off, or shutting down at least. We're gonna go ahead and arm our spoiler. Really cool feature of the wind control panel here. It'll be a flap 1 departure, if I'm not mistaken. A flap 1. And it's gonna be a 5-degree nose up trim setting. So let's go ahead and press flight control on our ECAM, 4.9. I'll make that 5. Press the flight control button again there. Awesome. We'll put our ignition back to normal. You can hear the bleed air rush back, which is nice. Auto brakes to max, which I'll move the camera up a little bit so you guys can see. And there's maximum pressed. Awesome. I'll have terrain on my side. It looks like if I select terrain on, the terrain actually goes away. Unless that's doing weather radar. Looks like to me it's doing weather radar, so we'll leave that on. And we'll do a quick flight control check. So we're gonna go full left. Alright, full right. Full up. Trying to zoom in for you guys, but it's clicking a bunch of stuff over here. There you go. Full down. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and disengage the tiller, if I could find that from the rudder. Whatever, I'll do it. You're not supposed to do it this way, but we're gonna do it this way. Gotta remember to turn the auto brake back on. We'll do full right. Yep, flight control page, please. Full right. And full left. Yeah, you're not supposed to use that disengage switch, but I don't won't have time to find it. So turn the switch back on. Auto brake max. Awesome. And we're going to deselect flight control page. Takeoff config is normal. Parking brake off. A little bit of thrust. We're good to go. Basically taking an immediate right turn. It's going to be a very quick taxi. We'll go and throw the taxi light on as well. I like how the rain just appears. That's kind of funny. Whatever, we'll throw our wings on too, why not? So if we can, we're going to take a right-hand turn. Here on Juliet. Basically short. All right. And Barcelona traffic, it's Swiss 1333 Juliet, short, runway 2 at Kilo. There's our taxi line to follow there. Sorry, I'm missing some of your chats here. I'll get to them in just 1 second. Really wish I had a tiller, man. Jason says dual start once first one reaches 10%, then 2. Works both at the same time, though. Cool. Sweet. Thank you. Boris, for FT Sim for the A340 would be fantastic, in my opinion. 330 needs it more, but, you know, wouldn't mind it either. Yeah, man, the sounds do need a heavy workup. Echo, welcome. Let's just leave the stream on while working. Perfect midday stream. Midday for you, man. It is almost 1 a.m. for me. Thank you so much for jumping in. Hope you enjoy it. Captain Jack, welcome, buddy. Hey, buddy, I'm in a hotel from Las Vegas, New Mexico, heading home tomorrow after working for the past 5 days. Good to see you, and I'll check in with you after. Hey, Captain Jack, thank you so much for joining in. You're getting the real airline experience there by your hotel jumping now. I hope you're doing well, my friend. We got the light drizzle. It's below 10 degrees. I don't know what the procedure is on a 340, but I would assume you need some sort of engine anti-ice on, but we're going to say we don't need that. So. In CRJ land, we would need our engine anti-ice on. And wing, actually, as well, technically. But wouldn't need to get sprayed, at least. I'm going to take this left-hand turn here. And we're not going to take that. That's a high-speed exit for a different runway, so we're not going to go do that. We're short of 2 right here, basically. So I'll let everybody know we're lining up. Barcelona traffic circuit, it's Swiss 1333, lining up runway 02, Barcelona. Tighten these throttles up just a little bit. Flick of the knob, you can tighten these throttles up, which is pretty cool. Awesome.
Barcelona traffic with 7107 taxiing with via Juliet 6.
Hey, there's McLovin. I would give you guys a cool like taxi view, but like I'm the worst at like taxiing this thing properly with this, so. Beautiful airplane, though. Needs a lot of power to keep going, though. Definitely does not want to stay in motion. Let's go ahead and grab our TCAS. TAR, eh? I'm like half thrust right now to keep this thing. I might have like a brake on or something. I don't think I do. I think it's just a heavy girl. It's 12:30 there for you in Charlotte? Actually, it's the same for me as well. Alright, if you guys are members of the channel, please go ahead and get your flex emojis in chat. We're lined up. I wonder if I wonder if this clock works too. Oh, I think it does. Alright. If you guys are ready to go. Al's coming with a toga. Let's go back in here because I can feel the wind already throwing me off. So, not feel it, but see it. I'll do this. The only call that anybody does is Matt and Flex. SRS runway auto thrust blue. 80 is checked. Thank you so much, Alice, for jumping in, by the way. Hope you had a good stream.
V1.
Rotate. Nice little rotate into the air. Alright, we'll go gear up. And once again, it's basically impossible to see these flight directors, so I'm going to zoom on in. Get that nose on down. We'll select our climb thrust. I'll put the autopilot on so I can give you guys some cool views here. GSX failing on me as usual. Give me some short air code. Alright. I'm gonna go flaps to 0. Goodbye, Barcelona. Go ahead and disarm our auto brake here, or not auto brake, our spoiler. I find that funny that you have to arm that for takeoff in Airbus. No other aircraft do that, but in Airbus, really. All right, let's get back inside here. Not that button. Coming up in some crap. It's going to get colder as it already is, so we'll just throw the engine anti-ice on. The wings should be fine. What is SRS? Simple radio in DCS, no joke. I have no idea. I don't speak Airbus. It's probably like speed reference system or something like that. Oh, yo, I just said it right there. Love a good 340 wing view. Yeah, man. It's freaking beautiful. We should also get our lights off. Don't they do that in Airbuses here? Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Or do they leave this one on? I think they leave that on. Leave the land light on. Till 10 grand. Just beautiful airplane. Nicer in the daytime to look at it, but that's okay. Captain Zeb, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. How your CRJ landing's coming? Yo, I'm coming with 10 members, 10 months of membership in the Jumpsuiter Club. Thank you so much. Very good, as Johan says. I should get like a very good, like, little custom thing. We're already past the standard zone there. We'll press pull on our EFIS knobs to make it standard. And I'll bring you guys up on the camera. You guys can see the FCU there in your top side. So I just pulled the 2 knobs there for standard. There's the 205 knot restriction at plus 4,000. Now we're above that. She should start climbing. There's speed alt star. And it is up to 10,000. I am going to select to go higher. And we're going to bump to our cruise altitude today because there's no ATC at all. Click, click, click. We're going to go 320. That's been selected. Dominic, welcome, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. I'm testing this. Let's see if this. There is some sort of stutter happening as I move views, but For the most part, it's okay, I guess. Go ahead and expand our scale. I think what's happening is this. Sorry, I'm going to change this, turn that off, go back here. That theory has been tested wrong. Alright. Yeah, I don't know why it's so jumpy. It's very, very laggy jumpy for some strange reason. See that? It like jumps around a little bit. How long is this flight? It's about an hour. Not long. We're gonna grab the belts off and the anti-ice when we come through this layer here. And there's also through 10,000 feet, so we'll just check up on our cabin. The cabin's climbing and pressurizing nicely. The lights out, pressurization check, the belt's on. Thanks so much, UM, for that, for the 10 months, by the way. Appreciate that. How's your F-16 stuff coming along? Yeah, just every 10 seconds this thing is like loading something. Whatever, we'll truck through here. Appreciate all the subscriptions as well, up to 14,340. So appreciate all that. Alright, well, we're pretty clear for the time being. Might need to throw it back on, but the engine anti-ice got selected off there for the time being. And why not? We'll let them take some poos. Belts off as well. I gotta go to the bathroom. Let's find this freaking bathroom here. Oh, thank God it's not inhaled. Well, no privacy for me. Alright. Yes, I just took a virtual crap and I can't close the door. Sorry, I keep doing this, but I'm getting this weird stutter, which should not be happening. But anyways, we'll keep her going here. It's just stuttering all day. Tad bit dark in the bathroom? Yeah. Divergent type stank. It's pretty bad. Well, we're gonna be there in exactly 1 hour, guys. I just flung my phone across the whole room there. We got some really cool, exciting stuff coming in from Moza, so keep an eye out on the channel for that. We'll be able to review their Airbus side stick that's coming out, or that's already out, sorry, for the Moza AB6 and AB9, and we're going to review their throttles that have come out as well. And I'm kind of most interested actually in the F-18 one. Those ones are really cool. So it'll be cool to try those out. Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you're doing well. Frames wise, I'm getting 90 frames. There's just this weird stutter that's going on. I wonder if it's because if I changed my rolling cache. I put it to someone said to double your RAM So I just put it to 128, and I'm thinking that was a bad idea. But we're going to see what happens on that one. How good is the A2A Aerostar fly with Moza yoke? It's pretty freaking good. You have to do a lot of profile stuff, but it's pretty cool. You really won't experience the Moza yoke too well unless you fly those old kind of piston pounder type stuff. Like like it feels good in the airliners, but you really don't get a feel for the yoke until you fly the prop stuff. I'm gonna quickly change this to daytime. I want to see what's going on with the lag. See if I can actually visually see it. Oh my god, my eyes. Sorry. I mean, it looks okay there. Oh, it's better. Might be the new night lighting causing some problems for me or something, I don't know. Alright, let's go ahead and join the Discord. And we'll just kind of go chat with McLone there. I'm going to add the audio so you guys can hear it. And over here and back. Alright, sorry, can you hear me okay? Cool. Yeah, I'm having a lot of stutters in this thing, but I'm using auto FPS. Right now it's hanging around 130. It's super low. Yeah. Our 700K is not good enough. Yeah, so I don't understand. Yeah, it's usually main thread limited. I think what it is, it runs pretty good off stream. I think it's the stream, because I'm streaming in 4K, I think it is. Yeah, and I'm also on an ultra-wide monitor, but I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, that's my biggest thing, because DCS hates AMD usually, but my pilot has the best zoom-in feature with his eyeballs in his chase plane. Ayrton says, blinded by the lights. I mean, I'm climbing at 0.79. What are you going at? Yeah, I'm light. This thing's a rocket ship when it's light, which is kind of weird to say. I'm running auto FPS too. If I don't run auto FPS, my game runs like utter trash. Yeah. I think mine's set to 60, but I might set 100. Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if auto FPS isn't even required anymore. Yeah. Yeah. Airton's asked a good question. Is this game capable of just running? I don't think so. I don't think so. No flight sim's ever been capable of just running. No flight sim ever. Even then, it doesn't matter. Like, it's still crippled. Yeah, like even on Battlefield, I can't run ultra everything, but I can run highs on and ultras, like a mix of high and ultra, and no DLSS required. But in this, I need like medium or DLSS, like one or the other. Yeah, I've always had these. I have no idea what it is. Like, I'm getting 100 frames, but it just stutters. She says, Cap, is your Yokohama force feedback? Yes, the Moza is force feedback, yeah. You said more for LED tuning? Yeah, I got both set up right now. I'm gonna try closing auto FPS for a little bit. I'm just gonna let the sim run without it for a little bit here. I can't even use DLSS when I do. My screens fade into each other when I change anything. It's so weird. Yeah, I really try not to use DLSS. You know what? I think without auto FPS, it's actually better. Like, it's super smooth without auto FPS. I'm uninstalling right now. Not uninstalling, but I'm gonna start. What I should say is I'm gonna turn the auto start off. So next time it won't auto just start up. Alright guys, so let's start doing our descent planning here. And if you guys have been on the channel a lot, you guys know that my little method is weather weights plates. That's what I do in real world, and it works well. So we'll hit the weather. And we already discussed this earlier. It's about marginal VFR. I broke it 2000. It's -4. Ice and suspension, or it can be suspected there. Other than that, I should be using runway 4 is what I'm planning. Is that what they gave you as well? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's what I got as well. I don't think the 340 can do RP, so we'll do the ILS and keep it simple. Be very impressed if it can do RP though. I'm just going to go and set up our performance page here. QNH of 1012. Temperature of -4. Wind variable at 2. And the minimum today is 1617. You'd have to do some temperature correction on top of that, but it's not modeled in the sim, so I'm just going to put 1617. Call 135 will make that a hard number, and we're all good to go in there. Go ahead and actually get our this landing weight. Got us at 14, call it 15,000 pounds of fuel. And zero fuel weight was 353. 642 plus 15,000 pounds. Brings the landing weight up to 368. We'll call it 369 to make it fudge factor. Some jokes in the chat. 369. Call for any rain, so we'll look at that. Low is fine. We're using 6,200 feet out of 12,000 feet, so that's a little bit fine. That'll be great for us. Weather's been done, the weight's been done, and just the plates. We've already entered all that pretty much data. We're just going to enter an auto brake setting at low. Have that. Pretty much good to go. Airbus is quite nice in that way. Yeah, this is running better for me without auto FPS right now. Still there, McLovin? Alright, well, I'll give you guys a brief on stream. And we'll be flying the Keens to November. Which we're taking it from most likely Kynes. Yeah, Kynes. And we're going to take the left-hand turn. Oh no, the right-hand turn. No, that wasn't. So yeah, doing our RNAV Kynes 2 to base 10-2 hotel, effective February 28th, 2025. Charts in. There's no turns unless we're cleared by ATC. There is no ATC, so I'll be doing that part. And we'll follow the restrictions and the route as it says there. Doing the visual, most likely backed up with ILS runway 4, space 11-1, effective 31st of October. It's got a low frequency of 110.9 is set. Just verified it has it in there. 1109 has been set. The course goes to 043. Back by check at Belka is 6,000 and BF209. No, 1617 is set. No temp corrections, doesn't matter in the sim. MSA high sector is the southeast quadrant, 10,600 based on the ARPVR. This approach is climbing 7,000 feet, tracking 043. The GG852 at or above 4,000. It's a safe part. This approach with RNAV failure. We're not going to brief that because that won't happen in the sim. At 3-degree slope, Pappy's left. At the high intensity approach lighting system. And on 4, we're going to exit right on Bravo. It's the big high speed there, so we'll just roll it on over to Bravo. If we miss that somehow, we're going to go all the way to the end of Alpha there. And then fuel wells. But we're landing with 14.6 is predicted. Our minimum down there, if we happen to go missed. Min fuel Geneva 11, we'll call it 12,000. So we have about 2.6 of extra gas. It's enough time for maybe a very quick visual circuit, but other than that, we're going to the alternate. Or we may even elect to drop the alternate if the weather is not the factor. So that's about it. Any questions or threats, McLovin? Oh, I'll throw a mountainous terrain in there. That might get interesting. Winds are calm. That's about it. Just chill. I'll check my 500th company message of the day. What they got for me this time. It's kind of cool. The 340 has like the Phoenix style A-cars. Did they like, does Phoenix allow them to have it? Because it's like the same thing. No, it's just the built-in like the MCD menu and the Atsu, like that thing, and AOC. Because it has the exact same thing with, which is very Phoenixy. More Ritter says, am I can't speak hallucinating, or is this a late night stream? This is a late night stream. Doing the sim in early morning, but a late night flight for me. Airtone says it's a dream, we're not real. Brother, feel free to join the chat. I think you have access to it, I'm pretty sure, if you want to. Top of descent should be coming up shortly. I'm going to give myself direct to Le Sol. Yeah, we're not too far off. Yeah, man, the sim is running a lot better with an auto FPS, so I'm hoping that was the problem. Kind of a dumb problem, but I'll take it. Actually, that's a good point. I have that. I wonder... I probably shouldn't install it mid-thing running, but I do have it for... Yeah, I do have it for 2020 though. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. D1 says just mimicking the actual Airbus. Yeah, you say that, but I got a buddy who come over, flies the bus, and says their A-cars looks a little different. So that's why I call it Phoenixy. I wonder if Phoenix is replicating a certain type of A-car system that a certain company uses, and then that's what also this one's using, or it's just the default Airbus, and the companies he's at is just different. I'm not sure, but that's why I was wondering if it's the same, if they shared the code, or if that's what's going on. I'm not sure. Have you already gone to the Airbus factory in Mirabel, Quebec? I already saw where the 220 is built there. No, I've never been there. Most of the controllers, whenever you're in Toronto or Montreal, they'll say they won't call it a 220, they'll call it a C series. So if you have to give way to the C series or you know, cleared the lineup after the departing C series. They'll never say departing 220, or at least they might have got talked to because they started now, but they never used to do it. Someone probably said, hey, C series is not a thing, gotta say 220 because no one will know what that is. So. Yeah, it seems like a cool little factory tour though. McLovin, when are you going to start streaming? You should review the hardware you have. That's a good way to start getting people to watch. It's just like hardware reviews and then start streaming and stuff. I was always surprised with like the market, like you'll have something you've been using for years, and then you can make a review on it, and then people are just getting into the sim or whatever, and there's like actually like a big market for people that just want to know information about things that you wouldn't even thought about. Like someone said, a lot of the videos that are made like tutorial versions are just people's suggestions, and I'm like, I wouldn't even think to make one of those, but like how to connect to VATSIM or something like that. It's like, you know, you wouldn't think that's easy, but that's a good one. Oh. Your open track? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Oh, we got Mr. Fly with Lotto coming with a $5 donation. Thank you so much for that, Lotto. Late night with Matt. Yeah, man. We gotta do that CRJ stream, man. I think it'd be a lot of fun if we do a CRJ tutorial stream together. It'd be a lot of cool stuff. You can do TikTok, I'll do YouTube. I'm trying to get into TikTok streaming too, actually. I think it'd be kind of cool to do both streams at once. I just don't know how that's logistically gonna run with OBS, but thank you so much, Lotto. Guys, go check out Mr. Lotto's channel as well. He's big on TikTok, big on Instagram, on YouTube as well. Join his Discord, so Fly with Lotto is the name, and Flight Sim is the game. Lotto, I'm so down, man. I'm off till the 10th. I'm doing something on the 10th. So I'll say I'm off till the 9th. Actually, I'm doing something tomorrow. So the 6th to the 9th, I'm yours. If you can make those days. Might go see a movie on Tuesday. Might go see the new Avatar. You should work there as a delivery pilot for new 220. Maybe salary is higher. No, I'm good, man. I'm on the road to the major. There's certain tracks you can do, and that's a track if you don't make it or don't want to go to the major, you can go do that, but that's not in my cards right now. My cards are major, maybe go captain, then major. That's kind of what I'm more looking towards right now. We do something this week? Yeah, let's plan something, man. That'd be really cool. Yeah, let's put a poll in the chat. Thought you were done flying after the Vancouver flight. I did your cache clean. I did the NVIDIA update, and I did some other stuff, and it was still kind of running a little better, but a little worse. But then I closed auto FPS mid-flight, and McLovin as my witness, the game started running a lot better. So I just wanted to do another flight in this 340. I don't think it was shown well with that laggy mess that was Vancouver. So. We're just back in the 340. Auto FPS is turned off, and it's acting a lot better than what it was doing earlier, so we'll see how this goes. But you guys have the polls in chat. You guys let me know, let Lotto know. I'm down to do it. I think Lotto wants to do it. Everybody's saying 100% yes, they're Lotto, so I think we gotta do a CRJ tutorial stream. Do-do-do. You should check him out as well, McLovin. You'll like him. It's on TikTok. Fly with Lotto. I think he just hit 50,000 or 100,000 sub or followers. I don't know. It's up there. You see him? Yeah, he's popular. Says he's down. That's it, guys. You guys are witness here. You guys are all witness to Lotto saying he's down. I'm down. Gotta make it happen. 73K, he says. Didn't you just celebrate 50 like a month ago? That's freaking insane. Or am I like thinking of someone else? I'm pretty sure it was you. Nice borked or corrupt version of Auto FPS maybe? I'm not sure, man. I just uninstalled it. I didn't uninstall. I just said don't start on don't auto up start when flight sim opens. So we're gonna leave it at that. See how she goes. Here's a threat for the approach brief, as I'm freaking tired. So put that in there. We should be streaming again tomorrow, guys. Might do some DCS stream. Might do an A320 stream. So we'll see where that goes. You available tomorrow at 11 for some Apache stuff? Ah, cool. Yeah, we'll maybe do some Apache stuff. Lotto, if you want to join the Discord as well, let me know. I can DM you the Discord. It's not the one that you're in. It's just it's a different one I use for DCS actually. But let me know. Thank you for stopping by the way. Appreciate that. I think Wrong Side's going live. Wrong Side's a cool guy too. I'm gonna stop into his live. Guys, go check out Wrong Side Simulations. Tell him I sent you. Super nice guy. I'll put his link in the chat here. It's going up fast. Completely changed my content. Still growing, dropping on Insta, but massive growth. Facebook and TikTok. Facebook's interesting, actually. I thought Facebook's dead. That's kind of cool. Damn you! All right, cool. There you go. This was mainly used for DCS, but there's not really much I can hear about flight sim. Oops. That wasn't right. Stand by. There you go. That maybe should work. That one might work. Oh, thanks, Lotto. Appreciate that, man. And thanks, Johan, for letting them know. Yeah, I've been trying to catch... whenever I see you on TikTok, I usually stop by for a bit. Say what's up. That 7.4 one was a little interesting. I don't know what went wrong over there. I haven't flown it in the sim, so I'm not sure, but... This is starting to look really good, guys, with the sunrise. Yeah, it's. Are you running? What's it called? Yeah. Nice. I'm just doing live time. It's freaking gorgeous. I took a screenshot. I'm gonna post in our Discord here, guys. Getting a little bumpy over the mountains here, though, so we will go belts on at the time being. Everyone taking a crap has to go back to their seat. My wing panels are due any day now. The Thrustmaster Boeing yoke I won through Cap Canada is hopefully on the way too. Said as a kid Christmas Day on 56. Yeah, man, it's always fun getting new gear. I just bought the Wing Control Orion 2 with the Strike Ace pack, so that'll be coming in. That'll be really cool. It's like a Strike Eagle F15 type throttle. Been waiting on that. UPS is slacking though. It's been a while. And usually they're very quick, but it's taking quite a while this time. It's not that far away from my house, so I still haven't even picked up the package. So anyways, there's that. Just shut down on you? Yeah, that was a weird one. You might have maybe had like a button bound or something where it mapped to electricity or like battery or something, or not even battery, but maybe mixture. I know mixture's a big one in this sim. If you have mixture bound somewhere, it'll like cut your engine off, even though if you're not in an airplane with mixture. Like the CRJ has that problem, and probably all the basic Asoba planes do. I'll make a jump seater view, shouldn't I? Look over here. Almost at the top of the descent, guys. You know what I'm gonna say? Oh, yeah, that's true. Lotto, Morat Rudder is a real 7.4 driver, so he might be able to answer your questions for you. But I told him, Rudder, that you were saying it's okay in 24, but 2020 was better. I think you said it was better in the flare, but I'm not sure. He had some sort of he said some sort of problem where I think the engine's cut off, or I forgot what really happened, but it was a weird little one. Airtone says, for whatever reason, nothing turns back on either. I always gotta watch that mixture lever carefully. Yeah. Yeah, it's... I think the Honeycomb has it too. Alright, getting up to our top of the set. I'm gonna start this one a little early. And let's see here. Going on down. We'll call it 7,000 to start. And we'll push in for descent mode. Or managed descent, I should say. It's looking really pretty outside now. The night lighting is gorgeous in 24. What do you mean they're rudder? Lorbeez? I don't know what that is. Axis and O's. Yeah. Yeah, Rudder loves Axis and O's. That's his big thing. I don't know. I can't be bothered. I'm sure it's better. That's a beautiful picture. Screenshot of that. I don't know what it is about the 340. It just screams like Mayday episode to me. That and the DC-10. Just like, oh, this is a Mayday episode right now. High above the Swiss Alps. An A340. You just fill in the gaps. We got the belts on already. It's starting to get a little rocky over here. Nice flight so far. Yeah, it's been pretty uneventful, pretty nice. Mountain wave. It could be maybe some remnants, but it's definitely not a bad one. Justice, welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Keith says, CFI, when you're off stream, run the dev mode for FPS counter. I'll give you lots of info, mainly the frame times of your CPU and GPU. You'll see what's lagging higher frame times number. Yeah, I think usually it says main thread is limited, but I'll check it out for sure. I mean, I can turn it on right now if you want me to, but because it's kind of on stream that I really care about it. So let's take a quick gander. Where's it? Dev mode. Display. Yeah, right now with auto FPS turned off, we're all in the green, but it does have main thread in yellow, and it's 19 to 20, sometimes spiking to 26, and then it goes back to 20 very quickly. Let's see if I can. There you go. I'll show you right there. That's what's going on. Let me click back in the window so the FPS goes back up. What's the longest flight you've had in flight sim and in real life? Flight sim probably about 8 hours, but that was when I was like 14 and nothing else to do. And then in real life, about 3.5, not much. Maybe 3 hours and 40. That's what the development mode is doing. Say again? Oh yeah, it takes a while, yeah. I turned dev mode back off, but that's basically what's going on. No, Yoham's sim crashed. See, I'm not the only one here, guys. More needed when you're at a big city or airport? Wait. Oh, it's a great tool? Yeah. Still frame gen off? No, this is frame gen on. This is frame gen on. Yeah. unnecessary evil, that frame gen, unfortunately. I'll post some of the screenshots in our Discord, guys. If you're a part of the Discord, go take a look. Well, then feel free to send yours if you have any as well. This sim does look gorgeous, though, doesn't it? Yep. Oh yeah. Keith, I don't know if you saw those numbers there, but what'd you think about the dev mode numbers there that popped on stream for you? Mr. Zemp's on downwind. All right, we got everyone flying in today. Yo, if you go to the Discord and go to screenshots, the Air Canada 340 pictures, the bottom right one is, like, I think pretty good. If the CPU is spiking red, it's likely LODs. The dev mode will best help you when performance tanks. You'll see which is causing the troubles. Sounds good. Looks so fantastic. If only it performed. Yeah. Could be my PC too. I mean, maybe I gotta spend an extra $15,000. Although, in my years of sim, more money has usually never been the answer, especially in the DCS world. It doesn't even matter what you spend. Actually, it's performing pretty well. With auto FPS off, especially. I thought we were for sure going to hear a Joham's like Swedish voice, but not today, I guess. All constraint? That's good that it's paying attention. It's slowing itself back to 250 for BIV load. Geneva traffic, it's Swiss 1333, approximately 25 back to the southeast. 14 descending 7,000 on the Keens, 2 November, planning ILS 4.
And traffic Swiss 915 Lima, pressure 915 Swiss, you can make it 150 for look under 104 for getting the drive.
It's kind of hard to hear Zemp there, but I'm going to raise my volume a little bit. I did tower view, that was not a good idea. It does look pretty good though. It does look pretty damn good. Hey, thanks for guys for joining the Discord as well. Posting your screenshots is all welcome. Mr. Lotto got one in there too. But the Edelweiss 340 looks good too. Are you flying with us right now, Lotto? Or that's just an old picture? You know what, guys? I'm gonna make a channel called Thumbnails, because I'm terrible at taking thumbnail pictures. I like to think I'm getting better, but I'm still not good. And if you guys want to just post pictures in there, I may be able to use some for thumbnails. Especially if those airplanes do 1 hour routes, because that's all I'm going to really be doing. No, that was my Zurich to Cape Town flight. Oh, okay, cool, nice. Yeah, it's a beautiful picture. Crowdsourcing, exactly. Rudder knows what's up. Rudder knows what's up. Let's go ahead and show you guys a bit of the Discord screenshots we got going on over here. Scroll to the top. We'll start with where we were from today. So these are my Air Canada ones. Earlier flight. This was early right now. A couple ones from McLovin. Got some sample ones. blurry. That's a cool looking one. There's Lotto's, Mr. Fly with Lotto. It's a nice city. Beautiful picture. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good looking one. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that one a lot. That's awesome. Southwest.com. I love when airlines put .com. It's like, you know, I'm just gonna search up like Southwest like Incorporated or something. Edelweiss. I don't know. That Edelweiss like 350. The skin looks a bit weird to me. But I just made this thumbnails channel, guys. If you guys want to put your thumbnail additions in there, feel free. Just gonna throw this anti-ice back on. Give our guys a double dig here. And I may use the thumbnail for a future stream, depending if it fits whatever I'm going to fly. My streams are so random. I'm just like, I want to fly this today. I have no planning. So, don't be sad if I don't use it.
And Geneva traffic, Swiss 915, Whiskey, Mafana off 804.
And Geneva traffic, it's Swiss 1333. Basically on a right downwind from a 04. We're extend to about a 12-mile final. Alright guys, let's get flight recorder up. Alright, flight recorder is loading. I'll put the camera on for you guys. You guys know the drill. Over here is the Moza AB6. Moza is sending me the Airbus stick, so we have the Airbus grip coming in shortly for that. Over here is the entire wing control setup. FCU, throttle, all that kind of stuff. I'll bring the camera down a little bit. And over here are the wing control rudder pedals as well. Really, really good rudder pedals for helicopters especially too. And I'm going to make it dark. So it looks kind of cool. There's for 220. It's currently slowing. No speed brake requested just yet. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to wait. We'll be patient in the mountains. Shall be patient in the mountains. Performance typically doesn't suck above 10,000. It's when you get low in big airports. Yeah. Walk mine at 40 FPS, X2 frame gen, but I don't stream. Yeah, man, that actually does work quite well. I've done that before too. I'm gonna experiment with a couple of different things. Alright, well, we're going through 8,000 feet. Let's go ahead and turn these guys on. Already gave the back a double ding, so they're aware we're through 10. Appreciate you guys watching, by the way, and posting all those pictures. Yeah, a lot of those A380 pictures are those things are fantastic. We're going to throw the spoilers out just a little bit. It wants a little bit of spoiler. And what we're going to do is going to go heading sync mode, or heading mode, I guess. And we're going to do 7,000, okay. We're going to give ourselves our own right-hand turn. We're going to go flap 1. And we're also going to go down here and go direct. And we want Indus. And I want an intercept course. Radial in 043, top right corner. One of those. Go next to that. And that's what I want. Perfect. We'll go ahead and clear that. And now basically I've just went ahead and don't do that airplane. Don't do that airplane. What I've gone ahead and did is just sequence the FMS a little bit. And we're just going to go direct to our little start of the ILS over there. Engine of traffic at Swiss 1333, 7 descending 6,000, right base, ILS 4, 12 miles. Alright, we're going to go back to our local altimeter setting, and it's 1012. I don't think that's correct. I'm going to go quickly look it up. 1012 is correct. Alright, we got break through the clouds here as well, which is nice. Give myself a little bit more. Whoa, heading's a little sensitive there. More of a lead in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and press approach. Got Loke and glide slope arm. Loke captured. Get our speed back down somewhere a bit more manageable here. 190 on the speed. FS, welcome. I'm living off a 1660 Super right now. It's hurting, but be getting 5080 soon. Hey, congrats, man. You're gonna love it.
The traffic Swiss 915 Whiskey, big gift from 904 on Charlie, gonna be texting to the ramp, say 33 and hitter.
May the lander be set or free. I hope, Keith. Well, let's hope here. You know what? Probably smart to put my landing symbology on. Don't know why that's an Airbus feature, but it is. And we're gonna go ahead and select our flap 2. Geneva traffic, Swiss 1333. We're at a 10 mile final, runway 4, Geneva. Alright, glide slope alive. I'm gonna go ahead and go do gear down. And we're going to start our recording. Go select flap 3. Got the runway leading lights already coming in sight there. Keep the wing and engine anti-ice on for now. And the missed approach altitude. Let's go manage speed, flaps full.
2,500.
Thanks. Let's check Reynolds light. This approach altitude is 7,000 feet, so 7,000 is set for the mist. There we are, I'll clear that. No ice light reported there, so all the anti-ice systems can get selected off. I was about to say Edelweiss traffic. Geneva traffic is Swiss 1333, 5 mile final, runway 4, Geneva. Alright, we're all set up. Maybe the cache clear helped as well. I think it might have. I also increased my cache to 128. Someone said to double the RAM, so that's what I did. What do we got going on? Ice detected. Alright. Sure. Oh, you know what? No, yeah, okay. We'll go with it. Thanks, Airbus. Keep the cowls on then for the time being. Let's go ahead and throw the rest of these lights on. We'll go Christmas tree mode. 1, 2. Sure, we're throwing the wings as well. Why not? Why not? DirectX NVIDIA cache as well. Did that as well. I also updated my NVIDIA driver, which I hadn't done in a while. I did a clean install of that too. Now we're all lit up. If you don't see this thing, there's a problem with your eyes. I really wish, the only problem I have with this airplane is this flight director is ridiculously hard to see. And the brighter you go, like, it just gets washed out, so I'm trying to get it nice and dark for the contrast, but it's still like, I wish they can make blue different color or something like that. Oh, I've been final for a while here. Looking fantastic. It does look fantastic. It's running really well. Alright guys, why don't you say we do some autopilot, hands off, or hands off, whatever, you know what I mean. Let's go ahead and turn the anti-ice off. See if we... Nope, she's still ringing at me. Alright. I don't think there'd be any ice in this situation in real world, but anyways. Autopilot disengaged. We got landing gear, 3 green. Spoilers arm, flaps full, belts on, landing config's okay, so we should be good to go here. This thing hand flies beautifully, especially with the Moza or the Moza joystick here. But the wing control Ursa Minor joystick is an unbeatable price and performance as well. That thing is incredibly good. Get your landing predictions in the chat, guys. Although you guys know I'm not big on the whole landing rate number, but as long as we're safe in the touchdown zone, call it good. Geneva traffic, it's Swiss 1333, 4-mile final, runway 04, Geneva. This is Jetstream's Geneva, a pretty intense scenery as well on the performance, so it's doing quite well. Airtone's coming with a negative 190, he says. I don't know. 50 mile final. Holy crap. Maybe it was 15.
500.
Oh, okay, I heard 50. I'm like, what the heck? Correct for the wind a little bit here. Only have 3 knots, but it's acting like 15 knots.
200.
Not really that bad, but
Minimum.
a little bit of stutters coming in here.
100. 50. 40. 30. 10.
Wow, a little harder than I wanted. That's okay. Get the reverses in. Hold that nose up. Oh, the new NVIDIA driver's bad? I wish I knew that, because I just upgraded to it. Alright, we're going to keep it rolling all the way to Bravo. Stop our recording. What'd you get? What was it there, Jones? I'm actually not able to see it. Yeah, I'll have to put a little bit less, more movement, less airplane movement, if that makes sense. So exit here on Bravo. Ah, thanks, Stemp. Appreciate that, my friend. 186, you were really close, man. Yeah. Let's add a little bit of brake here. We're not going to call clear until our tail is clear, that whole short line. Your nose doesn't count. You got to wait till the tail is clear. Stream of traffic. Swiss 1333. We're clear. 04. Here comes McLovin on the final approach. Go ahead and turn those all off. Off. Actually, we can leave that on taxi. Get rid of the wing. Strobes back to auto is fine. We'll grab our flaps all the way up. Cancel the spoiler. Yeah, I mean, the performance is pretty good over here. A little stuttery on landing, but not terrible. This is Jetstream's Geneva, guys. Love's still coming on in. Cameras up. Run demo while we play? We'll do that for you. We will do that for you. I'm always appalled at how much power this thing needs to move. Oh, look at that. It's really good that our other engine's just in the grass, just sucking in a bunch of crap, but...
Stream of traffic, 7107 off 5 mile on the floor.
Appreciate it, guys. All you guys being here, liking, subscribing, commenting, joining the Discord, posting stuff. I love the A340 though, guys. It flies really nice. It doesn't have the helium balloon effect, as Shaq put it, as the other aircraft do. Like the Phoenix, the Max, the RJ a little bit, not really though. PMDG has massive helium effect. Hopefully I'll get to see you guys at the FS Expo. I will be there as long as all the scheduling works out in terms of my flight schedule. We'll be there. I have no idea where this thing parks, so I'm just going to park somewhere randomly. We'll try to get Levin's landing here. Well, I'm going to sleep. This virus off. This was fun. Hopefully I'll catch you again soon. Thanks, Serotonin. Thanks for joining in. And congrats on the pathway there. Hope you get the RJ. And hope you enjoy it. If you have any questions, let me know. Nice. That looked really good. There's the resource exceeds. Brakes hot. I didn't even do anything. Alright. That's funny. I haven't really been on the brakes too much. Well, you guys know the drill. I don't park. Let's go flaps full. And disconnect from VATSIM. We'll arm the spoiler. Put this in the climb heat. And we'll give you guys a replay here.
Clear of conflict.
Okay, I left VATSIM, so there shouldn't be anybody here. This is already a lot smoother though without auto FPS. Wow, how far we've come from X-Plane. Yeah, we have. So you guys want to see the dev mode, do you? Let's do a couple of these and see how this goes. It already looks so much better without auto FPS though. I think auto FPS was a big problem. Still a little laggy though. Let's go ahead and check our dev mode. Alright, this is what's happening in my dev mode here. There you go. I don't know why this keeps bringing this back, but... Yeah, so I couldn't tell you why it's getting hammered, but it's definitely being blown up. I wonder. Right now I'm doing some core parking as well. Let me go try to unpark all these things. I'll put it back to all processors and not just performance processors. See how that fares. There's the LODs. I mean, I have it set to 60 and 100. So it's kind of sad if I can't, you know, men run at least 100. But anyways, I'll give you guys back to the regular view and we'll watch some. fix for that, Keith, or is it just sell your computer and buy a new one? I might try the locking trick. Let's do max frame rate, lock it at 40, so we should get 80 theoretically. That looks a little better. Kinda. Let me lock it to 30. That's true. A lot of airports aren't optimized. Well, I think I'm going to lock mine to 40 frames. Turn the replay function off for a second. And my performance has genuinely tanked from doing all those replays. Hey Emmett, welcome. Yeah, we're playing late. Just about to hang off. We're just trying to figure out why the performance is all over the place. In my replays specifically. Unoptimized aircraft and wham. Yeah, I mean the A340, a lot of people don't have problems with the 340 though. It's kind of just me. Let me show you the... There you go. I think VRAM is the biggest killer in this sim specifically. Big drop when VRAM exceeds. Yeah, that's what I think the biggest hit I'm getting is VRAM, because I only have 16 gigs and this game I think has a VRAM problem. Once you're in 2K and ultra wide monitor and streaming and replay and add-ons. Okay, what did I miss? When did the INI come out with the 340? Oh dude, long time ago, man. The 340 is awesome. It's really cool. A little heavy on perf for a little tiny bit, but it's I love it. It's a good A to B bird. Everything you'd expect to work works for the most part. Even has working ACARs. That's the problem there, Keith. Look at the bottom. GPU memory, yeah. So I don't know why it's so maxed out is the problem. I don't understand why it's so, like, done for. You know what I mean? But anyways, those are the problems I'm getting. Now the replay is over. And the performance, the really bad performance stays. Try medium texture next restart when streaming. Oh, that just looks so bad though. I mean, I could try it now, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like I shouldn't have to run medium textures. It's a 5080. Like, come on. I'm gonna do it high on clouds too. Like that's just, to me, that's insane that that's required. And I don't think anybody else has to run these, so. The VRAM is down to 12, but I think right now, I think it got overloaded, and I think it has a problem with shedding it. I think it has a problem shedding that load. 16 gig at 4K is the issue? Okay. Yeah, because it doesn't look the greatest anymore. It looks okay, but... Let me do a quick restart. RAM leak for sure. Yeah, I think that's the biggest problem is I think the card could do it. I think it's the game is still not there. I think it's still not there. It's really close though. Sim Update 4 definitely got better. So it's a step in the right direction. And I'm hoping it gets better and better. Anyways, guys, so we're gonna just quickly try. I think the game's like crashed again, but we're gonna quickly see if it loads. If it doesn't, we're gonna end the stream there. The second one of the night, 2 a.m. for me, so I want to get to bed. And thanks, McLovin, for flying. And hopefully we get to do Apache tomorrow. Oh, looks like the game didn't crash, so we'll keep going for a little bit. But I'm lucky if I get 50 to 60 FPS on my stream. That's crazy, man. This is back in Barcelona, and the performance is probably going to be absolutely trash because I had to load all of this now. Yeah, the performance is absolutely trash. But if I close the game, turn the stream off, I think what happened is those replays, it tanks the RAM, the VRAM, and then it's just done. That's about it. So anyways, we will see you guys on the next stream. Thanks, Keith, for helping out. We'll try these settings next time. And yeah, I appreciate all you guys jumping in. We will see you later. Again, all the discount codes down in the description, guys. We'll be streaming some DCS tomorrow, and some really cool Moza stuff is on the way as well. It doesn't like setting changes on the fly. Yeah, it doesn't at all. I don't think any sim does, but or any game anyways. But yeah, we'll leave it at that, guys. Thank you guys for all watching, and we will see you on the next one. Later.